In this video, I want to go over another common question I get, which is regarding an expiring green card. Now, as a general matter, there's two types of green cards. There's a 10-year green card, which is what we'll call the normal green card, and then a 2-year green card, which is typically a conditional green card, a conditional grant of legal permanent residence. Now, in both instances, you always want to have an updated green card, meaning you don't want to let your green card expire. But in the first case, a 10-year green card, normally, typically, if you have a 10-year green card and the card expires, it's the green card, the proof of legal permanent residence that expires, but not the legal permanent residence itself. Now, that can still cause problems for a person, especially if they want to travel abroad and come back in, or if they need to prove for the purpose of an employment that they have legal permanent residence. So that could still be an issue, but the person still remains a legal permanent resident. Now, in the second situation, when you have a conditional green card, which is typically, you see them sometimes in marriage-based cases when the marriage is less than 2 years old, it's critical that you apply to remove the condition in the 90-day period before the 2 years, so before the expiration. So the consequences in the case of the 2-year conditional green card of not removing the condition are much, much higher than in this instance. This is a topic that there's a lot of confusion about. I see it all the time, and I see from talking to my fellow colleagues, other immigration attorneys, that people confuse the two, okay? They see a 10-year green card, 2-year green card, they think it's kind of the same. They're totally different in regards to the consequences of not keeping it up to date, not removing the condition in this case, or renewing in this case, and even the forms and the process are different. You file an I-90 to renew a typical green card, a regular green card, and in the case of removal of condition, if it's a marriage-based condition, you do an I-751 along with other evidence and supporting documentation. There are also conditional green cards for EB-5 green cards and a few other instances which are different. Not going to cover them in this video, but as a general matter, those are two separate issues. And in the case of a conditional green card, you absolutely have to be on top of removing that condition. Otherwise, you're going to be into problems. You're going to fall out of status and possibly even get a notice to appear, which means be put in immigration court and be fighting off deportation. So that's it for this video. If you have any general questions about the distinction between these two, or renewal or removal of condition, put them in the comment section below. If you have any other ideas that you'd like me to do a video about, put them in the comments section below. If I see at least 2 or 3 people asking for the same thing, I'll do a video. And lastly, if you have questions about your particular situation, click on the link below, book a consultation. We'll get into the nitty-gritty of your situation, find out what the issues are, how it can be solved, what the cost is, chances of success, etc., etc.